What if I told you there was a simple, proven strategy profitable traders use daily to dominate gold trading? Well, there is. Hi, I'm Tony, and in today's video, I'm revealing a straightforward, step-by-step system that removes the guesswork from gold trading, helps you spot high probability setups, and start making consistent profits. This is super simple. Traders just like you are already using this exact strategy to trade gold profitably. They're not guessing, they're winning. Now, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more great content and strategies. And later on in the video, I'll be giving you a special offer that you won't want to miss. But for now, it's time to get profitable. Let's dive in. Okay, so with this strategy, I think it's important to recognize that we are looking to predict with high probability the movement of a 1 hour candle. And the strategy is based around that 1 hour period. For a 1 hour candle, obviously a candle can be bullish or it can be bearish. So just the basics. A bullish candle, you can see down here, the open is at the bottom and the close is at the top. You've got your high at the top of the wick and the low at the bottom of the wick here. And for a bearish candle, open here at the top and close at the bottom with your high and your low still in the same places. Now for predicting an hourly candle, we're using MaxAlgoStats. MaxAlgoStats lets you understand the movement of the candle with high probability. So the first thing we'll do is split the hour into 3 segments. So you've got 0 at the end of the 19th minute candle, 20 to the end of the 39th minute candle, and 39 to 59 minutes. On a bullish candle, you'll see the open and the close of the hour. And on a bearish candle, the open here and the close here. That shows the movement of the open being at the top and the close being at the bottom for a bearish candle and vice versa for a bullish candle. What MaxAlgoStats does for us is tells us with high probability where the high and the low of the hour are likely to be. So for a bullish candle, the bullish low has got a 68.49% chance of being in the first segment. So here. So in the first 20 minutes, you've got a nearly 70% chance of the low being in that section. And you've got a 63% chance here of the high being in the final segment. Now in a bearish candle, you've got a bearish high probability of it being nearly 70% being in the first 20 minutes and a nearly 60% chance of the low being in the final 20 minutes of the hour. So if we jump over to the charts, the 5-minute time frame, you will see that TradingViews actually gave us a little bit more data, which means that in a bullish hour, the low has a 73% chance of being in segment 1. And in a bearish hour, the high has got a 71% chance of being in the segment 1. Next, we're going to talk about the algo. So the algo predicts the probability of a bullish or bearish hour overall. So the current probability here on this hour is 96% probability that it is going to finish strong bullish. With the algo, I'm always looking for about 70% or more. Now, if it's a little bit less than 70, in the late 60s, as long as I have a list of other confluences that are stacking up, I'd be happy to still take the trade. But usually I'm looking for 70%. The fundamentals of this strategy are 1, make sure that you've got an algo strong enough to predict price in the direction. And secondly, you're waiting until the end of the 19th minute to review the confluences and price action over that 19-20 minute period for you to then make a decision on whether you're looking to take a trade or not. Dynamic TP and SL. This indicator is a visual representation of current price movement, red for bearish and blue for bullish. When you're looking for entries, you're looking for dynamic TPSL to be in the same direction as the trade you're entering. So in layman's terms, you want it being blue for bullish and you want it being red for bearish. Simple market structure. So in that first 20 minutes, one of the positives that you would like to see is a break of the previous high or low. So if you're looking for a bearish trade because the algo's told you that it's high probability that it's going to be a bearish hour, then you'd be hoping to see a break of the low of the previous hour, as in here. There's also some important things to take into account when you're looking at that opening 20 minutes of the hour. When you get to the end of that 19th minute, you're looking to make sure that price is below the open if you're looking for a short, and preferably is also below the 50% mark. If those things are in line along with other confluences, then you'd be looking at an entry. Now, most of the time, the entry that you're looking for is a retracement back to the 50% mark, and then you're looking for 1R. Stop below the high, take profit below the low here. As you'll see in this instance, it did take the low of the previous hour. Dynamic TP and SL is red and pointing downwards. We're then looking for a retracement back to the 50% mark. So let's just have a look. We've had a sell signal as well. You'll see that price is now retraced to the 50% mark. So your limit order that would be on with them taken, you would have had your stop below the high and your take profit just below the low. And then you would let this play out. You're looking for this trade to play out within the hour. Wonderful. As you'll see, that goes to target. So just to go over the confluences that we've had there, obviously at that first 20 minutes, we've had a break of the low of the previous hour. We've had a sell signal. Dynamic TPSL has been red and very bearish. All these things have started to stack up to add confluence to say that we're looking for a bearish hour. It gave us confidence to take that trade. Look, as you can see, these setups are happening regularly, all the time. Daily, weekly, consistent way to get yourself profitable. Thanks for watching, guys. I did say I had one more thing for you. Now, you will already be able to see what a fantastic strategy this is, and it does use some premium indicators from MaxAlgo. But as a little treat, you can get the full suite of indicators on a trial just for $19. Comment below 19 and you'll get your free trial. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.